So, in this session, we're focusing on 16-year-old Marley. She's come to the session with a lot of issues presenting in her life and is having trouble prioritizing them. So, today we decided to focus on the basic strategies of crisis, emphasizing focus and employing cognitive behavioral therapy to try and help her narrow down her issues and try and work on a solution towards fixing them. Hi, Marley. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
So last week we talked about some of the things that were going on in your life. How has that played out for you?
Well, not so good. There's a lot of fights at school, not like physical fights, but within my friend group, I'm kind of in between. Like I have a couple different groups of friends, and this group hates my best friend because she made the sports team. They didn't want her to because she's not cool. There's another group of girls that are all over each other saying nasty things on social media because somebody got a picture of them sleeping somehow and tried to post it all over Facebook. And so there's that drama, and I'm in the middle of it because, again, I'm in the middle between two friend groups, and my boyfriend just decided that he was going to up and go to some party, and now my parents won't even let me go to this party because they won't let me have the car to go, and I don't know, there's so much going on, and my school grades are dropping, so that's why they won't let me have the car to go to this party, but, like, I want to hang out with him because I hardly see him, and he usually works on the weekends, and now I can't even see him because they won't let me go to this party, and he won't, like, just stay home to see me.
Yeah. So, sounds like there is an awful lot going on, some issues with some girls at school.
Yeah.
Some drama on social media, some cat fights going on.
Yeah.
Issues with your parents and your boyfriend and your grades. So that's an awful lot, and that must be really overwhelming for you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So one thing that we'd like to do to help you try and focus on one issue that's going on in your life and work towards making that better is trying to rate these issues on a scale to see which is most important to you that we can together try and work towards fixing.
Okay.
So why don't you write down some of those topics that we talked about?
Okay, so, like, boyfriend, grades, can I say, like, not going to the party is still, like, a separate one?
Yeah,
okay.
That's important to you, absolutely.
Going to the party. Social media, everyone's getting bashed. Problems between friend groups. I think that's it.
Yeah, and I think you'd also mentioned some troubles with your parents.
Oh,
if you wanted to add that.
Yeah, for sure. Parent arguments. No car.
Okay, so that's quite the list. So what we'd like to do is we'll create a scale.
Okay.
And it'll be 1 to 10. So 1 will be the lowest and 10 will be the highest. So what I want you to do is go through this chart here that we're creating together and label where you think or feel each issue falls on the chart.
So, like, give it a number?
Yeah.
10 being the highest, being the biggest issue?
The biggest issue, too, yeah.
My parents are kind of the biggest issue because I kind of control everything else. This I kind of need for the car I need for transportation. My boyfriend's important to me, so, like, maybe an 8. Okay. Not going to the party isn't, like, too terrible. It's more just to see him. So they're kind of, like, that's kind of a linked one. So, like, maybe a 6. Social media. That one's kind of affecting everything at school. So, like, a 7 or an 8. Can I put, like, both?
Yeah, for sure.
Problems with friends, probably an 8 or a 9. Is that one? Grades. Oh, my grades are an issue. Like probably almost a 10 because that affects my parents. My parent, like, it's like a domino kind of effect.
Yeah, so it
Like
seems
9
like
or 10.
a lot of things in your life are connected. So maybe by working on one, we can also create improvements in the other areas as well.
Yeah.
So now that we have one that we can focus on, we can work together to try and create solutions
Okay.
to improving this particular area of your life. Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, great. Let's get
All right.
started.